Are you making financial mistakes that could cost you lakhs or maybe crore by the time you retire? In this video, I will be sharing common money mistakes that you must avoid in your 20s and 30s as to make sure you stay ahead financially. Hi everybody, my name is Samesh Rajpal and welcome back to my channel where we help you to take control of your financial future and mental well-being. In this video, we will be discussing financial mistakes that could set you back for years. And the best part, you can start avoiding them today. This video is for you if you are in your 20s or 30s, or if you want to change your financial habits. With that said, let's get started. Mistake number 1. Not keeping a track of your money. Generally, कितना पैसा आता है और कहाँ जा रहा है लोगों को पता ही नहीं होता. ये आपको फॉर श्योर पता होगा कि आपकी सैलरी कितनी है, बट आपका एक्सपेंस कितना है इसका आपको आइडिया भी नहीं होगा कि आप कितना खर्च करते हो ऑन फूड, ट्रैवल, ग्रोसरीज, रेंट, सब्सक्रिप्शंस, etc. etc. Not keeping a track of your expenses is the biggest mistake. Starting today, record your income and expenses. You can do it either on Excel budgeting app or on a simple notebook. Recording your expenses gives you a grip over your expenses. आप अपने unnecessary expenses को cut down कर पाओगे और जो पैसा बचेगा इन expenses को cut down करने से आप उसे invest करके अपने future में काम में ला सकते हो. As it is rightly said, money saved is money earned. Now you have a track of your expenses. A mistake that you would be making is of not budgeting it. अगर बजट नहीं किया तो पैसा ऐसे ही उड़ जाएगा, आपको पता भी नहीं लगेगा. Here's a simple rule you can use for budgeting. It's 50-30-20. Every month use 50% of your income towards your needs. अपना रेंट पे करिए, अपना बिजली का बिल पे करिए, इससे फूड्स, ग्रोसरीज, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, ट्रैवल, जो कुछ भी आपकी नेसेसिटीज़ हैं उसके ऊपर आप इस 50% को यूज़ करिए. नेक्स्ट 30% यू शुड यूज़ टूवर्ड योर वांट्स. आपको कोई फ़ोन ख़रीदना है वो इस 30% में ख़रीदिए. आपको वैकेशन में जाना है इस 30% में प्लान करिए, बट कीप योर वांट्स विद इन दिस 30% ब्रैकेट ओनली. रेस्ट 20% दैट यू आर लेफ्ट विथ यू कैन यूज़ दैट फॉर इन्वेस्टिंग. इसको आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं कोई भी अपनी लाइफ में बड़ी परचेज करने के लिए. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल घर खरीदने के लिए, हायर एजुकेशन के लिए, बच्चों की पढ़ाई के लिए, और भी कुछ अगर बड़ा आपको एक्सपेंस नियर फ्यूचर में करना है उसके लिए. इफ़ यू लाइक दिस काइंड ऑफ वीडियोज़, kindly consider subscribing to my channel, sharing the video. Here's mistake number 2. Taking excessive loans or unnecessary loans. आजकल लोन लेना काफ़ी ईजी हो गया है. You can easily get a credit card as compared to 5-7 years earlier. काफ़ी सारी डिजिटल मनी लेंडिंग एप्स भी मार्केट में आ गई हैं. बट सीरियसली गाइस, you are not aware of the costs associated with this. They charge you with very heavy interest rates. And interest rates are fixed. आप चाह कर भी इस इंटरेस्ट रेट कॉस्ट को कम नहीं कर पाओगे. और कभी गलती से अगर आपका EMI मिस हो गया तो they will be making your life miserable just to recover their money back. They can go even after your family members. This will be bringing nothing but an unnecessary stress in your life. So, avoid taking loans, unnecessary loans, or using credit cards. अगर यूज़ करना भी है तो फुल में पे कर दो अपनी बिलिंग साइकिल में. दे कैन चार्ज यू एज हेवी इंटरेस्ट रेट एज 30 to 40% per annum. There is no point keeping credit card debt on your head. लाइफ में सिर्फ दो तरीके के लोन लो. फर्स्ट, एजुकेशन लोन. दिस विल हेल्प यू अपस्किल योरसेल्फ. एज अ रिजल्ट, बेटर इनकम प्रॉस्पेक्ट्स इन फ्यूचर. सेकेंड, अ हाउसिंग लोन. इसके अलावा कोई भी और लोन मत लीजिए. पर्सनल लोन तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं, अ बिग नो. दे चार्ज यू अ वेरी हैवी इंटरेस्ट रेट्स और आप इसी लोन के स्पाइरल में ही घूमते रह जाओगे. सो ओनली टू लोन्स, एजुकेशन लोन एंड हाउसिंग लोन. इसके अलावा और कोई लोन ही नहीं लेना है आपने. मिस्टेक नंबर 3, delaying your investment journey. A lot of people keep on delaying their investment journey by giving reasons like कुछ बचता ही नहीं है, जब सैलरी इंक्रीज होगी तब हम इन्वेस्ट करेंगे. अनफॉर्चुनेटली तब तक टाइम निकल जाता है. आजकल आप 500,000 से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हो इन्वेस्टमेंट जर्नी, बट स्टार्ट करना ज़रूरी है. It is important to start your investing journey. It is far more important that how long you invest for. It is far more important to start early than investing big. Mistake number 4, ignoring insurance. See guys, don't look insurance as an investment product. The main goal of insurance is to protect your life and health. Two insurance that you should be buying. One, term life insurance. Term insurance will be helping you and your family in case of situations like your untimely death or permanent disablement. At least with this insurance, you will be able to fulfill your financial responsibilities towards yourself and your family. Consider buying only pure term life insurance. Do not consider buying guaranteed return plan ULIPs. They tend to give poor returns. So invest in only pure term life insurance. You would be getting the maximum cover at the lowest possible premium. The other insurance that you should buy is health insurance. These days, healthcare costs have increased so dramatically that it can be denting on your pocket. At times, it can eat away your life savings as well. So, consider buying health insurance policy as young as possible, but do keep in mind the amount, the sum insured that you have taken for that policy. Term life insurance and health insurance is itself a very vast topic which is outside the scope of this video. If you want me to cover these topics in detail, comment down below and I will be making a video on it. Now let's move on to mistake number 5, ignoring emergency fund. People do keep on investing. They have a good amount of investments as well, but they tend to forget कि फिक्स्ड मंथली एक्सपेंसेस भी तो हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ नेसेसिटीज. इनका क्या होगा अगर जॉब में कुछ अप एंड डाउन आया तो, जो कि हुआ भी है इन रीसेंट पास्ट ड्यूरिंग कोविड टाइम्स. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव एन इमरजेंसी फंड which will be taking care of your necessities during the time of emergencies. You should have at least necessities multiplied by 6, this amount into your emergency fund. Now see guys, our goal with this money is not to grow it, rather the goal here is to protect it. So consider keeping this money in the form of FD with the bank or simply in your saving bank account only, so that you can use at the time of emergency. Let's move on to mistake number 6, investing by taking loans. People invest, do intraday trading, F&O by taking loans. See guys, you are investing in stock market, whether you are trading, doing F&O, or for that matter long-term investment. You are investing in an asset class that is volatile. आपको गारंटी से नहीं पता कि आपका रिटर्न कितना बनने वाला है, but the loan that you have taken for this investment that do carries a fixed rate of interest. क्योंकि ये लोन जनरली पर्सनल लोन होता है तो इजीली इसका इंटरेस्ट रेट 14 to 15% होगा ही होगा. अब टू कवर दिस इंटरेस्ट एक्सपेंस आपको इजीली 16 to 17% रिटर्न जनरेट तो करना ही पड़ेगा इफ़ यू वांट टू स्टे इन अ सिचुएशन ऑफ नो प्रॉफिट एंड नो लॉस आफ्टर अकाउंटिंग फॉर टैक्सेशन एज वेल. और अगर आप कुछ कमाना चाहते हो इन्वेस्टमेंट्स पे तो आपको 20% रिटर्न जनरेट करना पड़ेगा. अब 20% रिटर्न जनरेट करना इज़ नॉट दैट ईजी और रियलिस्टिक. It is very difficult to generate 20% return consistently over a period of time. So, kindly avoid taking loans for investing. जितना पैसा आपकी पॉकेट में है आप उतने से ही इन्वेस्टमेंट करो. क्यों लोन लेके अपने सिर पे फिक्स एक्सपेंस का भार डाल के आपको इन्वेस्ट करना है? Just be at peace and invest with your own money only. Mistake number 7. Buying a house too early. There's no problem in buying a house. Rather, everyone should own a house at some point in their life. At least, do not buy a house in your 20s or early 30s. Buying a house requires a massive investment. Though it is purchased on 70 to 80% leverage. While you have just started with earning money, you are still figuring out which company to work with, which role to take up, where you would like to live, and on top of that, you would be taking a loan to buy a house and a fixed commitment in the form of housing loan EMI. At least in the early years when you have just started working, if you have taken a housing loan, it would be taking away a massive chunk. Buying a house in your 40s or late 30s makes sense because by this time you are settled in your life, you have a great clarity as to where you would like to live, which company would you like to work for, and almost you are financially settled. By this time your salary is comparatively much more higher than the salary that you were taking home while you were in your 20s. So, since your salary has increased, now you can afford a housing loan easily. So, buying a house makes sense as it won't be taking a massive chunk of your salary. Also, in this way, you would be avoiding unnecessary financial stress from your life. Mistake number 8. Investing in high risk assets for short term. Guys, stock market is highly risky. But the best way to hedge this risk is the time for which you are investing. That is your investment horizon. If you are investing for 1 year in the stock market, there are 50-50 chances that you would be making a positive return. Now, if you invest for 3 years, there is 90% probability that you would be earning a positive return. But if you invest for 5 years, there is almost 100% probability that you would be earning a positive return. What happened here is the market remained same. The probability for earning a positive return increase to almost 100% by just increasing your investment horizon, that is, the time for which you are investing in the markets. Investing for longer periods will reduce the inherent risk to almost zero, but it won't be eliminating the risk. That is, the risk won't be ever zero, because we never know, something unexpected like COVID or some other pandemic or any situation pop up or some crisis. Investing for short term in highly risky assets doesn't make any sense. Your investment can go anywhere. Do not invest in highly risky assets for short term. Mistake number 9, diversification. People tend to invest in 12 mutual funds, 15 mutual fund schemes, thinking they are diversifying their investment portfolio. But my friend, do you know that these mutual funds where you are investing, ultimately they are investing your money into the companies in the stock market only. There can be n number of mutual fund schemes, but there are limited number of companies where they can invest your money. So if you are thinking that by investing in 12 mutual funds, 15 mutual funds, you are diversifying your portfolio, in reality you are not. You are just investing in same set of companies through different routes. The companies that you would be purchasing through this mutual fund route are the same, but you are paying the commission by going through each route. Every mutual fund would be charging you a certain commission for investing your money. As a result, the commission cost that you would be incurring has increased, and the returns that you would be generating after deducting this commission has reduced. So it doesn't make to invest in 15 or 12 mutual fund schemes. Just stick to invest in only 3 mutual fund schemes: one large cap, one mid cap or flexi cap, and one small cap. Here the catch is that do not invest equal sum of money in each of the 3 mutual fund category. The amount that would be investing in each of the mutual fund category would be dependent upon your risk appetite. If you are a risk averse investor, that is, आपको रिस्क लेने में डर लगता है, तो maximum you should invest 10% in the small cap fund, 60 to 70% in the large cap fund, balance amount in a mid cap or flexi cap fund. If you are a risk taker sort of investor, then you could consider investing 20% of your money in small cap funds, 40 to 50% in large cap funds, balance in mid cap or flexi cap scheme. If you understand a particular sector well, then you can consider investing one sector oriented fund as well. It can be banking, pharma, infra, energy, etc. Whichever sector you understand well. Then only you should consider investing in that specific sector oriented fund. The final one now is hope. Everyone goes through ups and downs in their life. So is true for your financial situation as well. These phases when you are down in your life, either financially, emotionally, mentally, are your real test in life. Everyone goes through these phases in life. What matters is how you deal with them. Be optimistic, positive, hopeful. This difficult time will pass by. Difficult time doesn't last forever. I hope you won't be making these financial mistakes in your life. Always be positive, optimistic, hopeful, whatever the situation is. take control of your financial future and mental well-being. With that said, I will see you in the next video. Signing off, Samesh Rajpal.